I'm going to be presenting on today is the hydra. The hydra is a multicellular organism located in the domain Eukarya. It uses its tentacles to grab and ingest plankton. The hydra also spends its entire life as a polyp, which means that it is anchored to a certain object, and it has radial symmetry. So, the taxonomy of the hydra. The hydra belongs to the kingdom Animalia, the phylum Cnidaria, the class Hydrozoa, the order Anthothecate, the family Hydridae, and the genus Hydra. So in the kingdom tree, you can see that the hydra is located in the Animalia kingdom. And its relation, so in a phylum tree. So the Cnidaria is most closely related to the phylums of platyhelminths or flatworms and Nematoda or roundworms. The first adaptation that I'm going to be talking about is hydromycin, and this is a adaptation of the lymphatic system of the hydra. So the hydra is dipoblastic, which means that it has two tissue layers, an ectoderm or the outer layer and an endoderm or the inner layer. So the hydra generates hydromycin to protect it against invasion from the harmful microbes and bacteria that surround it in the freshwater environment. So the hydromycin is an antibiotic protein that kills these harmful microbes, and it also prevents invasion from both gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. And the second adaptation that I'm going to be talking about are the cnidocytes. So the cnidocytes are, and this is an adaptation of the nervous system of the hydra, which is very different because it's not an actual nervous system, it's more of a nerve net. So the cnidocytes are specialized cells located on the exterior of the hydra, and each cell contains a coiled thread which has a neurotoxin-coated barbed head. And when the trigger cells on the exterior of the hydra are activated, these threads are shot at the prey, and the neurotoxins are fatal to the prey, and thus that's how the hydra hunts. Hiding. So hiding is a defense mechanism of the hydra. So the hydra expels fluid from its gastrovascular cavity, and this allows the tentacles and the body of the hydra to contract, making it a minuscule version of itself in normal condition. Immortality. This is just a really interesting fact about the hydra. Researchers have come to believe that the hydra does not age, and this is related to the concept of non-senescence. Anytime that the hydra has an injured tissue in its body or any type of defect, it regenerates that tissue. So it's believed that the hydra does not age, although there is no conclusive evidence to support that theory as of now. Food web. So starting from the bottom of the food web, we have unicellular algae, green algae, which are the producers, which are eaten by the water flea, which are the primary consumers, and the hydra eats the water flea. So the hydra becomes a secondary consumer and is finally consumed by the dragonfly nymph, which is the tertiary consumer. Global habitat. So hydras are found throughout North America in freshwater environments such as ponds, calm rivers, slow-moving bodies of water, and they use their tentacles to anchor onto underwater rocks and plants because they're polyps their entire life, and they can tolerate up to 1% of salt. Fossil. So fossils of cnidarians or hydras in specific are thought to have gone back to the Cenozoic time period, which is about 65 million years ago. And this particular fossil, the Mississippi dendrium, was named because it was found in northeast Mississippi in Cretaceous rock. And this is my bibliography, and that is my presentation. Thank you.